Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. I am, as always, your host, a goose that delivers the mail. It's called a gander. Is doing a joke on stream, and it's carried over because I was still thinking about it. Don't worry about it. It doesn't have to make sense. None of these ever do. Anyway, how you doing? How's it going? I am fine. It's 3:10. I would have liked to have started this recording a little earlier, but I was unable to. The stream ended at like 2:45. I let the dogs out. I brushed my teeth. I cleaned my face, and here we are. I've been trying to get into like a nightly routine of washing my face before I go to bed because I used to do it when I was younger, and lately I haven't had the motivation, especially in the last like year. So I've been trying to get back into it. It's one of those things that I'm just like trying to add it into the routine. It's like 5 more minutes, but you know, good for the skin, good for the health. But other than that, not a whole lot. Pretty mild day. I spent a good chunk of my day doing a run of Banners of Ruin. Probably tomorrow, maybe today, I'm going to have a video about that up. Depending on how this run goes, I might record that video after this. There's a lot to that game. I'm very surprised because a lot of the Steam reviews said that were negative said that the game was very simplistic and it didn't have a whole lot of depth to it. There's a lot to that game. I like it. I'm probably not going to grind a ton of it, but I think it's fun. And that's my initial, like that's my first impression for you, very baseline. I did a little more playing of this than I did of Roguebook so that I can get a good feel for it. But that'll be out today or tomorrow probably. And then I also picked up and played the tutorial of Mini Motorways, which is really fun as well. I'm going to stream that tonight when you're hearing this. And I will probably do a first look video for that game as well because it looks fun and it came out recently. I've been hurting myself with the first looks because it's like, oh, that game came out more than 2 weeks ago. I can't do a first impressions video on that. Sure, I can. Why not? What's stopping me, right? Nothing. That's what. But other than that, that's what's coming up for the channel. Try to keep these videos as also like a little update. If I tell you about what's supposed to be coming up, maybe I'll do it. Haha, war video. But also today, after this has happened, there will be a big announcement for Monster Train, which I might do a video on depending on what the announcement is and if it comes with a patch or anything. We'll see. Other than that, I will hit you with my question for the day and then we'll be going. My question for you today is, how often do you wear jeans? The answer to this question may be never, and that is a fair answer. Depends a lot. Like, there's a lot of factors that go into this. I wear jeans extremely infrequently now. I used to wear them more when I was starting high school because I wanted to make a good impression. But as I got older in high school, I moved to sweatpants, and then eventually in my last year of high school, I went to school in the pajama pants that I wore to bed, and I did not care. Like, my friends weren't going to stop being friends with me because I wasn't wearing jeans, right? And then, you know, as I've gotten older, there's no real reason for me to wear jeans, so it's been a while. I think when I delivered pizzas, I wore khakis, which are a little different, but it's probably been a good 6 or 7 years since the last time I put on jeans. And honestly, 6 or 7 more. Here's to it. I hate jeans. It's not even that they're bad. They're just I think that they are less comfortable than sweatpants, and I would rather wear sweatpants at this point in my life. I don't have to impress anyone. And I'm not looking to. General fashion thoughts. Maybe we'll go through a bit of fashion time because I haven't done a whole lot of talking about fashion. But anyway, let me know. Have a response prepared. This will be on the test, and let's begin. We're Exile Awoken, Exile Hellhorned. I'm always glad to be playing Exile Awoken. It's Explosive Sigil, Daedalus, Cursefell, Diligent, Seraph. This is a pre-Friends and Foes lineup. Friends and Foes has been out longer. I think it's been more time with Friends and Foes than without, and yet I still look at this and go, this is one of the easier lineups, I think. Double Barrel's a little scary, though. Steel Enhancer, Fledgling, and Edgepire. Really good starters. Edgepire does nothing, but these two are good. I guess Edgepire opens up Steel Singer if we see him, so for that he's viable. Happy to slam Advanced Prototype here. I think that Firebox did get a little bit better in the DLC because they released Lost Luggage. Firebox is really, really good with Lost Luggage, so there's a little bit of wiggle room for it there, but Advanced Prototype's very, very good. I want to play Thornward. I want to play Thornward 3 here, so I'm going to. And that's it. I'm willing to take the artifact. Let's take a quick look at it. So we're really strong right now because of advanced prototype. So we're gonna take the artifact. Ooh. Ooh, early capricious reflection. You should take Hell's Banners here. 100% you should take Hell's Banners here. This run has 7 imps. 7 imps? 6 imps and a Edge Prior. No, this is 7. Never mind. 7 imps and an Edge Prior. Hell's Banners is so good for this run. Sap Tap doesn't do much because we have no healing. I want to click Capricious Reflection so badly. I want that. This is a difficult choice. I think that Capricious Reflection has a lot of good to it. We had a run very recently where Capricious Reflection just dropped Holdover into a critical card and won us the run. I'm gonna take Hell's Banners. I think it's safer. It's more boring, but if we didn't have Exile Hellhorned, I would take Capricious, no thoughts. It would be an instant pick. We're gonna be really aggressive in this early game though. That artifact's really good for us though. I'm glad I clicked it. This is a big effect. In a run with imps, this is huge. Yeah, like I said, I wanted to play Thornward here. That's why we're playing it. I don't know. I feel like I always pick Predator there, and I want to play something a little different. And I think that Thornward is also very good. I wanted to give Thornward a bit of a whirl here. And that's all there really is to it. I'm trying to sneak in a little more variety in here where I can, although it's going to be like see Shattered Shell, click Shattered Shell sort of run for sure. And I have no problem playing those as well. After putting up that last streak and then pretty, not going to say effortlessly, but getting to another 4-banger pretty quickly, I'm playing a little more streak-minded. I play this game fast, right? If you want to see someone play this game in a very slow manner and think out every thought, you can go watch Dusk. Dusk has a much more in-depth way of playing this game for sure. I play it with... I play lines that make sense, and I feel like I'm pretty good at this game, but I don't sit down and extrapolate everything out, right? And that's fine too. I'm focusing a little more on keeping my videos a little shorter. Because Dusk's videos, they go through all the lines, and they're like an hour and a half, I think, on average. Which is a different style for sure, but it's good. Vine Grasp is great here. Ping my own imps, switch enemies around. Great card. But no, I am interested to see. Maybe I can put up a better streak than 15. We'll see. Ritual Battle is very good. Yeah, the end. Rage plus Sweep. Never mind, there's no Awoken banner. Oh, there's no Awoken banner. Huh. Alright. We can play a Hellhorned unit here too. Rage plus Hellhorned unit is also fine. Like Brandon here is fine. Rage Rail Beater. I just played this. Still fine. Yeah, why not? And there is a why not here, but I have to click a unit, I feel. I guess I don't have to click a unit, but I'm going to click a unit. Hearthstone I don't want. The problem is, and the problem will probably be remedied with space. We want to reroll this. Maybe want 25. Let me think about this a little bit. I think I can take plus 25 and then put this on the Fledgling Imp. You see where this is going. So there's 2 options here. The only thing we don't want to see is Quick. Same as yesterday's run, more or less. Just want to avoid Quick here. Multi-Strike or Endless are both very good. Endless is good. So we're going to commit to this now. We're going to put Endless on the Fledgling Imp and we're going to infuse Fledgling Imp on Fledgling Imp. I'll do it right now. I'll go to 40. Because next ring doesn't have a temple. It's a little scary, but our early game is very strong. And I want to get this done now so that I can potentially infuse something on Rail Beater here if I see a good option. Let's hope for a unit draft. We're at a bit of a risk. We're in the red, but we're very good here. Unit draft we take. Important thing to note here is we need to split Rail Beater and Wendleton. Rail Beater needs to be on a floor with a Train Steward so that the Imp can be played, and then Wendleton needs to be elsewhere. And Wendleton will probably be bottom floor here. That seems correct. And I'm just going to triple Sting, it's fine. Yeah, okay. You can even throw the Edge Prior down. I should have played 1 less Sting. I did not think about the Edge Prior option here. My mistake. I'll take this kill. Sure. This is a very scary combat because these 9x2s are going to do a lot, but With a little bit of help from Train Steward, we'll get there. I am confident. Not quite on this, right? Hang on. 10 and 5 is 15. I could have skipped this Train Steward to get the Collector. That's a misplay. I should have skipped this Train Steward for Collector, I think. Although it's not necessarily 100% correct, because my Train Stewards are going to get run over by these enemies, right? And so you maybe want to play it like this, actually. Because it's a little safer for the boss, right? Is what I'm thinking. Bring that enemy like that. We get 10 on the Foot Soldier there. 10 on the Foot Soldier means Queen Zimpling next turn can kill it. Queen Zimpling end up staying on the floor, though, which is a little awkward. That's okay. We'll figure it out here. That's a big boss. That's a big boss. I don't think I need to worry a lot about this, though. I'm going to go ahead and just ignore. Oh, yeah, I don't kill the 5-1 here. It's a little concerning. Not much, though. I just play this Fledgling Imp and then it's guaranteed, more or less. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I just don't want to. I don't want to disrespect. I feel like Combat 2 is the deadliest, so I want to make sure that I'm making the most optimal plays, even if I didn't necessarily need to, right? Combat 2 is a killer, so we want to respect it, especially on 40 pack shards, I feel. Happy to grab Glimmer here. Glimmer might end up being worthless if I see a sweeper, but I'll pick it. It's fine either way. Welder Helper, look. I learned my lesson. Although I can't really use it here. Can't really use Welder Helper here because I have already infused. I would still do this infusion, by the way. Just interesting. Maybe I don't take it. I think not. Okay, I'll play Husk Hermit. Sure, absolutely. Husk Hermit with this much rage scaling should handle it pretty easily. I'll probably end up taking this money in the middle if there's multi-strike in the right path, and I'm down for it. I also would love to see Brandon here. Endless, so there's... If I reroll, I have 120. Down to see Brandon here. Snap picking there is wrong. I should think a little bit more about Steelworker. However, Husk Hermit is not Shattered Shell, so I can just I can boost Glimmer, and then Glimmer can be our survival option. Okay, I will reroll this. I'll look for the multi-strike. Okay. Don't get it, don't need to worry about it. 60 gold wasted, not a big deal. I love the option of Wax and Spike here. Awoken's Rail Spike doesn't do a lot for us. And Spike of the Stygian... I really like Spike of the Stygian. The ability to apply sap is very strong. Yeah, I'm gonna click it. I really feel like the ability to apply sap is a very good outcome. Because, like, you put 3 sap on the Divinity, and that 3 sap stops, what, like, 6... It stops, like, 11 damage or something like that. 12 damage. Nah. We have no shop here. Yeah, I'm okay. This combat's gonna be a little awkward since we have 2 units sitting here, but it'll be fine. And since we have energy and draw from our cards and our relic here, we can slap down a space and take it easy here, more or less. I think Brandon just dies. I don't need him. And we can wipe this wave. Good stuff. Okay. This run feels pretty... It's not set, like we're not 100%, but I feel pretty good about it. The big problem that this run faces right now is I have no clue how to kill my imp every turn. This 26 health imp is going to have a lot of turns where it does not die. Especially early on, and that's a lot of my scaling. So that's something to be worried about. Not a lot, but a little bit. Queen Steward here. Queen Zimpling here. I'm just going to use that fire to chump. I already triggered Hell's Banners, wow. Played a lot of units that turn. It doesn't even die to this explosive. That's 101 damage, holy moly. That's the power of melee weakness right there. Sweet Ritual. A Ritual can be supplementary rage scaling, right? It suffers a bit from Diligent Seraph, of course, but it can work. He does start with 2 Queen's Implings here before anything else, I guess. Although really it doesn't change the outcome. The obvious answer for the Imp, by the way, is I pick up Imp killing cards, right? Sacrifice Imp cards are what we're looking for now. Yeah, I'm just getting too much value, I guess. What can you do? I should do something here, right? There's not much I can do, but I should Glimmer at least to pop off this damage shield. If I don't pop off this damage shield, I take damage next turn for sure. So we pop off the damage shield. I was just going to Spike of the Stygian Daedalus for 15 Frostbite, but this is probably better. I could just Spike of the Stygian the Haste also. But I wanted to make sure that this would die. Or this would die. Fledgling hovered over the wrong thing there. 7, 9, doesn't matter. Put it here. This run has a few things to answer still, but it feels very strong. This Fledgling Imp is going to do a lot of great work. Maybe he is going to be a little bit hard to handle, I'm not sure. But he's going to do a lot for us. Might end up even wanting to play lower on the Divinity so that I can get the Rage going faster. I'm not sure. We have Thornlord here. Last Stand is interesting. Impolates. Oh, these are all really good. Yeah, wow, these are really, really good pickups. Huh. I think I go Last Stand here, honestly. I feel like even more rage scaling doesn't hurt this run at all. Impolate's good, but I don't love it. It's not bad though. Like it does a lot. Helps kill those early heavies, and we have a ton of imps. Although these Queen's Implings are on the chopping block, for sure. Can we take out 2 Train Stores and start cutting Queen's Implings? Yeah, with that in mind, Impolate forces me to keep these Queen's Implings, and I do want to remove those before Root Seeds. So this card's a little worse. Wildwood Tome is... I'm gonna go Last Stand. I don't think Quick is that important here. I'll go Last Stand. And then skip here. I have taken my units and space. So far, so good. I hit left path here. I'll take draw. Check the temple. Value Stone, Purge Stone. Wow, I want to take so many pack shards on this run. I'm going to Value Stone Ritual here. It's like it's real. I'm just gonna go for it. You know what? I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna duplicate the ritual. We're going to 65, and then you know, since we're at 65 already, I may as well go all the way. Let's go to 90. I do not normally play in this manner, but the game has offered me way too much value. I can't resist. I'm a fiend for the value. What can I say? I started off, I took a little bit, and now I just can't stop. I would not pick Shattered Shell here, of course. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that, but I would not take Shattered Shell here. We're committed on the sweeper, and I don't need to switch to a different sweeper. Now, I could pick up Strangler here. This is the interesting thing. This is one of those use cases where Strangler makes some sense, because Strangler does, like, there's no robbing Husk. Actually, there is robbing Huskerman now with Brandon, so never mind. I think I would like Quick. I think I'd like Quick Multi-Strike now that I think about it more. I should not take this. With Quick, I can slam that, but without Quick, we are in danger a little bit. Until we draw our boy. Once we draw our boy, we're no longer in danger, of course. Our boy is the Imp, if you're wondering. Triple Sting. I'm just going to take the Incants because Lady on the mid-floor doesn't take any damage here. I think these might not be, I call these ladies, but I don't think they're ladies. Should call them not. Play 2 Queen Simplings first. This is +1 energy. Put it here. Mid floor is not that frightening to me. Yeah, our turn 1 draw is good. Our turn 2 draw is good. Our turn 3 draw leaves something to be desired. Or no, this is... Yeah, next turn is the one that has something to be desired. This draw was good. I need Spike to kill that 10 health enemy. That scares me. Well, there was no guarantee we drew Fudging Imp, so I wanted to cover that base. 41 and 68 is 109. You're at 100 or no. 41 and 68 is 109. Plus 21 is 130. So I can play a lot of these. Rain Steward does good work here. And we want to ping backline off. Eventually the game plan should change, but right now my backline plan is just kind of a whatever plan. And here's where Last Stand is going to be pretty nice as well. I'm at 90 pack shards, but it's really not feeling that bad. We need a little bit more, but this run feels pretty close to just winning right now. Obviously, could maybe have done something about this. I don't think there was anything to be done about it, though. We're just going to take 12. But that's not that big of a deal. I should play the units, right? Why wouldn't I? More or less. That guy doesn't get to do much. By the way, I can dodge this damage, actually. With this, right? Yeah. That's actually super good. I am very proud of myself for catching that one, because that's really important. We save a bunch of damage, but the imp still dies. There's no downside to it. There's pure upside. That's huge. 630 on Porcupine. What an animal. Start killing stuff off. The deck's, what, 18 cards after it's all said and done? It's 17 cards, it looks like, after you're all good. 120, we'll take it. I'd love to see an imp sacrifice card here. That's our big hit. I need to see a lot from shops right now, I think, is the big one. I need multi-strike, I need quick, I would like holdover, I would like extreme stone, like there's a lot I want to see. Just more healing cards is good. Focus growth is a strong option here. And graft is also decent, but it doesn't actually do anything. You only pick this card if you're using it to trigger... so you can pick this card for 2 reasons, I guess. In Graft, if you have extra options for holdover, you can use it with a -1 to make this +1 energy for free, because it draws itself. But if you're not doing that, you only pick this for rejuvenate triggers, right? I'm not going to put -1s on in Graft because I'm going to put them on Root Seeds first. I don't want to hold this over. I have other options. I don't feel like this card makes any sense to take here. But you would never really skip it, more or less, is my feeling. Focus growth is good here, though. No imp-related cards. Nothing that even helps me kill my imps, so... My imp singular. Steel shop here. I should probably look... yeah, there's no more magic shops for a while. I should look magic shop here. What you got? -1 for root seeds. +20 consume. Doesn't go on anything here. We can just reroll. Could double stack a ritual for 20 rage. That's not a bad card to pay 2 for. Is this deck? This deck might not be... Yeah, I'm down. Maybe a bad spend because it puts me in an awkward spot if this is holdover, but it's not holdover, so it's fine. I want to make focus growth cost 1 here. Now, the interesting thing is I don't need to hold out for Extreme Stone Glimmer. I think that giving it +10 is fine. I took this for the healing and not for the damage. And I will just give it +10 as a result. I don't need Extreme Stone, I don't need Piercing. Cut a Train Steward. I'm down to spend some money. And... Bone Dog. This is a good run for Bone Dog. We're down 40 health. I'll take him. Get in here, Bone Dog. I feel like pre-DLC I did a lot more permafrosting Bone Dog. I should have taken that. I should have gone high pack shards. However, I am glad I did not. I think Crystal Cloak might body me. I will need to save some units for Crystal Cloak more or less here. We have to save things to play and steal stealth because I think that Crystal Cloak is going to have somewhere in the range of 10 to 12 stealth. I don't know for sure. It's just an estimate. I don't have a number. I do not have insider intel on Crystal Cloak here, but it's gonna be big. Again, we're having the same problem, right? The imp doesn't die, so I can't get the value I need. It's a strange problem to have, but you know, here we are. I don't want to kill these enemies. I need them to kill my imp. He just lives forever. I think I am getting the value I need, by the way. So this is an incorrect statement. I get the value I need. I just want... I want more value. I get what I need. I just want more. I think I should play some of these units out. It seems right. Go ahead a little bit. Am I okay here? I think I'm okay here. I don't think there's anything that threatens damage to me. Sweep enemy's dead. You're doing 140 is your health bar, and we do 140. I'm okay. I don't think an enemy on the board here will hurt me. Now, I could use this imp if I was really afraid of the stealth. I'm not going to use the imp because I'm not that afraid of the stealth. I think the stealth is... I think I'm overestimating the stealth, but we'll see. 10. Yeah, I was saying 10 to 12. It is the lower side. Crystal Cloak doesn't seem to just get so much stealth that you auto-lose, which is nice. A good choice, I feel. I want to play 3 cards here, but I can only afford to play 2. I can play Ritual Queen's Impling or Focus Growth. Queen's Impling takes around a stealth, right? So we take 1, 2, 3, 4 here. I think I play Queen's Impling Focus Growth as my best option, as wrong as it feels. Seems correct. Exact death on that guy though. Crystal Cloak actually is a pushover, and this is fine. Because the imp just steals a bunch of rounds. Yeah, maybe not a pushover, and this is fine, perhaps. Although this imp is a big part of my survivability plan. Absolutely. Oh, close, but when you put the imp down, not so much. I'm looking at this run right now, right? And I'm thinking about this run right now. And I gotta tell you, I think that it would have been better if I had Rail Beater. I don't want to take another healing card. I think I have a good enough density of healing and I can coast. Yeah, I'm going to click on Important Work here. Important Work, Endless Imp, great combo. Also gonna go left. I actually only have 70 gold. I should have gone right for removals. I can't afford anything in here. That's a misplay. Maybe I get money from this event. Oh, that's a real shame. Trample with sweep though, very fun. So I spent too much money in the last shop because I've been too aggressive with removals on this run for no reason, and I am being punished for it here. And this is rightfully so. I deserve this 100%. Should not have gone left here. The end. Should have gone right, but we end up getting something pretty good anyway. We got the trample, so it's not a wash. What am I gonna take for my last 10 pack shards, by the way? I think I'm gonna duplicate the ritual again, so probably that. Means no holdover. I'll think it over a bit. I'm not going to take Purge Stone for it. We are going to go to an even 100. I thought about going big on the pack shards, but I didn't go big on the pack shards. I don't think this run could support it. If Husk Hermit was a little better on the upgrades right now, I might go for it. Or I might have gone for it, I should say. But Husk Hermit's not great on the upgrades right now. Quick multi-strike and I would click it, but alas. Not here. I'll play Witchbriar. I should have. Or you know what I should have done here. You don't. I don't need to tell you. I could have played this out a little better, but we'll be all right. The quick would actually be really good though, so that I stop stealing kills. I feel like I think I'm losing kills on Husk Hermit here occasionally. 75, very close, but it's not worth it to play anything else here. Hang on, maybe I can't kill this Clip Guardian and I should have played something else there. Can I not kill you? You're gonna hit me for 12? Yeah, he's gonna hit me for 12. That's a misplay. I should have played a card if the card would have killed the Clip Guardian here. Because the Clip Guardian gets away. Interesting. Peculiar, I would say. I just take a little bit of extra damage. It's not that bad. Just take a touch more. Holdover would be nice to see. I don't think I see another magic shop though, which is kind of awkward. I wonder if I take another space. Probably not, but it would let me put in more chump blockers, which could help a lot. I have to deal with the fact that Wendleton is paper. Is what I have to deal with here. The Fledgling Imp is mitigating a lot of it though. Fledgling Imp is doing, it is paying out the investment. I'm pretty sure I take energy here, by the way. Feel like this is an energy angle. Although turns like this make me reconsider a little bit. I feel like there's been a lot of times where I just cannot afford to play Last Stand, right? And so taking +1 energy makes that better, among other things. No extra Bone Dog. 20 times 2 on Fel, by the way. A little scary. Shout out to the Fledgling Imp. The +25 was definitely the correct take, but it felt very scary for a little bit. Good work, Fledgling Imp. Great job. Ally is okay for survivability. Dark Deal, I don't need more rage, and One Horns kills me. So, it's Alloy or nothing here. I think it's Alloy. Card's fine. I feel like it's energy here, but my deck is very thick, so maybe draw would be better. Kind of a toss-up. Alright, reward me with multi-strike quick here. Multi-strike, great news. Never punish me. Endless, alright. That's fine. Toss Train Stewards. Pretty comfortably here. I think I do take the money, by the way, as my 100th pack shard. Not much they can show me at the temple. And let's go. I believe. What's in the steel shop here? Just 10 spikes. I'm going to another steel shop. I'm a little concerned about this though. Actually, no. I don't need to, right? Yeah. I took my last 100. I went to 100 on the money here. I was kind of going back and forth, but I decided on the money. I didn't really talk it out like that, but yeah, I think the money's a little better. I don't think I need another ritual battle here. And this is the right choice, even though I didn't talk it out all the way. You take the money here, and then we get to go right. We go to the magic shop, and we look for more consistency in our healing. We need more options to help Husk Hermit stay alive. This also forces me to take an upgrade here, and the upgrade I'm going to take is +10 HP. Would have preferred +25, obviously. Not going to take Endless, because we scale through Rage. If this Husk Hermit dies, we're dead in the water. Could take Strangler, I guess, but, you know, too late, Strangler. Alright, let's go. I would like to take the trial here. It's an armor trial. No quick, this combat scares me. What did I take instead of Quick Tome, by the way? I took Last Stand. In hindsight, that feels like a really bad choice. In hindsight, I think that was a poor pick. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Realistically, this armor 20 is going to make me take some damage from like a 10 190. I don't think it makes the backline much scarier than it already is. Now, mind you, that backline is... This man has 100 HP. That backline is going to steamroll me without quick. I am going to get crushed. But adding 20 armor doesn't change that fact, I don't feel. I guess actually it does because of Glimmer, but that's the only card that makes it so. 45, 75, 85 here? 10 and 15 and 15, so it's going to be 45 to Wendleton here. I can do nothing about this, right? There's no conceivable draw that changes this. So we're just kind of in it here. Mouse died? Hello? There we go. I will play Glimmer down here. That one might come back to matter. Okay, end my turn. Don't try to do too much. Yeah, 45 as expected. Did not draw Vine Grass, which is where this would have mattered. I might die here in this combat, actually. That would not shock me. With the way that this is looking. I think the 20 armor might have been a little much. Might have been a little too close to the sun here. Yeah, I have no answer to that wave that's coming up, basically, is what I'm worried about. What do I do about this? I just die. I just die to it. I can apply 15 Frostbite. This enemy has 45 HP. I think that if I put 10 Frostbite onto... I think I need to use Spike to try and catch something here, basically, is what I'm feeling. But what? Great question. Why didn't I take Quick Tome? I wanted Big Number, but Big Number was not worth it. Play Alloy for sure. I'm gonna play Queen Zimpling here, and then let's see what we're looking at. 20. Should have done this a little differently, but that's okay. We put 20 Frostbite on this Shade Wings and pull it to the front. I have a Queen Zimpling coming up, so it will die, and that one's done. And that's that turn. Oh, there's more. Oh no, he kills the Queen Zimpling. He doesn't die. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, that's a real problem. Yeah, the 26 HP Queen, the 26 HP Fledgling Imp is no longer enough. Do I need to play Queen Zimpling here and kill this enemy? I think so, but let me sit forward. Let's take a look. I think I might have tossed this one by taking this trial. Surprise, surprise, I got too greedy. 16 times 2, it definitely is plus 16. This is... So if I play Queen Zimpling here, takes 5, 5, 15, 15, 15. You're at 25 here? I think that's the only play that actually does anything for us. Right, 25, but he's actually at 15, if I'm not mistaken, because of the explosion damage. It's the only play that keeps us in the game, basically. We can still attempt a robbery here. 29, 5, 5, 15, 15. Hang on. 5, 5 puts you to 21. 15, 15, 15. Why is this 30? Why is it minus 30? What am I missing here? It's something really obvious, right? It's something very obvious here. Because it matters because this is a tight combat. And it matters because if this is wrong, then my estimation is wrong and I need to reevaluate a little bit. Uh, it matters, trust. 5 damage goes here, right? 5 damage goes here, you're at 21. That happens, for sure. There's no quick, there's nothing weird. 0 damage, no spikes on this enemy. 21, 15, 15. Like, by all, 5 damage by all accounts. Oh, because he slays. He gets a kill. That's what it is. So it's the same. I should Steel Enhancer back. I wanted to see if there was anything I could cheat out with Steel Enhancer there, but no. There is not. Alright. I think our survival rate is pretty low here, especially when you factor in these Shade Wings I have absolutely no answer to. 20, 10, yeah. I think that no matter how you slice this one, I'm going to die. I had to pull a healing card here, and I did not. Which is a shame. It is my own fault. 100% is my own fault here. I flew too close to the sun in this one, and I got burned. 100%. Like, this entire run is won or lost on the back of a single decision, and that single decision is I clicked last stand because I wanted to see big number, and big number was the wrong thing to look for in this run. I should have just taken quick. 100% I should have just taken quick. I think that I also could have gone without Brandon and should have just taken quick, but I fell victim to the classic mistake. I also think if you don't take this trial, you would win this combat. 100%. Maybe not 100%, but it would be more likely. I'm not going to do another run. This is 42 minutes as is. Yeah, that's my bad. It's fine. Right? It's fine. Happens. I got caught in the throes of me click on big number, and I shouldn't have done it. I should have not picked Brandon Warrior for Husk Hermit in a run like this. When you go in on the Fledgling Imp, double Fledgling Imp, you don't need to take Brandon Warrior as well. Should have just taken quick. There was an Animus of speed. I should have just taken quick. Or I could have taken Quick Tome. Like I had so much rage generation, and I opened myself up to not seeing quick from the shop. Like I forced it so that I had to see quick from the shop, and I didn't. I didn't see quick from the shop. And I also didn't see holdover, right? Like, I guess this is a run that you could look at and you could say, no quick, no holdover. Like, a holdover healing would have fixed this as well. A holdover glimmer, for example. But I didn't see those, and I didn't follow the lines that covered those. And I think that this is a run that I feel like you could look at from the perspective this is a run you can learn from as... How do you put it? I just make smarter choices, I guess. I tried to rely too much on the shops and found myself with this run instead. I didn't focus on survivability so much because I was playing the Fledgling Imp. And the Fledgling Imp, while good, there's a sharp increase in the damage taken, especially with the Shade Wings combat. But I made a lot of bad choices that led to our death there. I should not have taken the money. I just was way too greedy with that. I think he would also survive that with no money take there. But, whatever. It happens. Uncharacteristic. I usually don't lose runs like this. It's really a bit of a shocker, I feel. But I'm surprised at myself. But, well. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.